The working day starts at 8 o'clock in the morning, all year round. First job in the morning is for the pilot to check the aircraft, do his check here, make sure everything's okay. While he's doing that, the crew check the medical equipment. Once the aircraft's checked, the equipment's checked, we're ready to go, aircraft's out. Everything else is done in slow time. Every day there is a morning brief which discusses what the weather's going to be in the region for that day, any aircraft issues, anything we need to be doing, any notice to airmen, other aircraft, other low-flying aircraft, things like that are discussed. It could be very, very busy or very, very quiet. You just never know how the day is going to pan out. We tend to be busier in the summer periods. When you get a sunny Sunday, everybody's out, all the motorbikes are out, all the people out climbing hills and riding horses, and obviously the operational hours are longer in the summer than the winter. We tend to get called out on average 3 times a day per aircraft. That can vary, obviously. All the emergency calls come into the Teesside base. We have a manned air desk. Once we've decided which is the most appropriate aircraft to task, we then contact the Cumbria base, task them off if they're the most appropriate, or the Teesside aircraft will go. Obviously the crew's based here, so they know exactly what they're going to. We have 3 ambulance services that task us to various jobs, which is North East Ambulance Service, North West Ambulance Service and Yorkshire Ambulance Service. They will then ring us to see if we're available, and if so, will we attend the incident for them. Regarding North East Ambulance Control, we actually have a link into their control room, and we see all the emergency calls that come in, so when they ring us we can see exactly what's going on in that particular incident. We're given a grid reference for every call. We'll flag that grid reference. It may not be the correct one at the time, but it's updated as we go on there, and obviously the type of incident tends to vary, but the same aim at the end of it all, to get to the patient, to treat the patient and get them to the right treatment centre. We normally aim to have the aircraft tasked flying within 5 minutes from the initial call coming into us. We have response cars that's used when the aircraft can't fly. It's normally due to bad weather, so if we're fogged in, can't fly the aircraft, we'll then go on a response car, and we're able to offer a response with the team by using the car. Once the crew are finished at the hospital, they'll then readjust to say that they're clear and return into base. They tell us how much fuel they've got on board, so we know exactly if another call come in, how far they can go, and the ETA back onto base. Once back on base, the first priority is to refuel the aircraft and replace any equipment that's been used so it's ready to go for the next call. At the end of the day, the aircraft's wheeled into the hangar, the equipment taken off, everything's locked away into the base, crew go home.